Now gold is not enough.
Good morning everyone and welcome back to another English lesson on YouTube. Today we will be talking about job interviews. We already have talked about jobs for a bit and we know some jobs, for example teachers, hairdresser, a nurse, car mechanic, a vet's assistant, a doctor or a police officer, and many more of course. And you already know how to tell what you want to become. For example, you could say, I think I would like to become a car mechanic, a vet's assistant, or a nurse. You can also tell where to work in. For example, you could say, I think I would like to work in a shop, an office, a hospital. And you can tell what to work with. I think I would like to work with animals. If you're a vet's assistant, then you work with animals. Also wenn ihr eine Tierarzthelferin oder Helfer seid, arbeitet ihr mit Tieren. You can also work with computers. If you are a computer engineer, for example, an engineer, or you can work with wood, or you can work with people, for example, as a caretaker, Altenpfleger zum Beispiel. And you can also tell why you want to work in this job. So you can say, I want to become so I can have fun. For example, I want to become a vet's assistant so I can help animals. Or I want to become something so I can do something interesting. You can also go more for the financial part and say, I want to earn or I can earn lots of money. Or you could say, I want to become a care worker so I can help people. But you can also choose a job where you travel a lot if you want to see the world. And if you're done choosing the job that you like, and you can say what you like, you maybe get invited to a job interview. And there are do's and don'ts in a job interview. For example, yep. No. Yes. Okay, so now you know a lot how to not behave, to behave, or how to behave in a job interview. And now we learn, if you are in a job interview, which typical pattern it has. Pattern is Reihenfolge. So it starts normally with the introduction or the greeting. The person you meet will greet you, you will introduce yourself. Next thing is that he or she will ask you about your school. Which school have you been to? What was your favorite subject? And what was your best subject? Or what was your good subject? Then he or she will ask you, why did you apply for this job or to this company? Number 4 is, why are you the best choice for this job? There you have to talk a lot about yourself and why you fit to this position. Warum passt du auf diese Stelle, die ausgeschrieben war? And next thing is, you can ask questions about the company. For example, salary, shifts, or something you have read on the internet. This is an important part because there they can see that you informed yourself before the job interview about the company. Also hier ist es wichtig, dass ihr Fragen stellt, die zur Firma auch passen. And last thing is a goodbye and you walk away. Okay, we will start with the greet and the introduction. Greeting introduction. You can say good morning madam, sir, or the personal name. If you know the personal name, it's even better to say good morning Mr. Müller. And then you can say, thanks for inviting me to this job interview. Danke für die Einladung zu diesem Jobinterview. Second question could be, which school have you been to? What was your favorite subject? And which subjects were you good in? You can say, I have been to the middle school in Türkheim for, then you say for how long. So you can say, I have been to the middle school in Türkheim for 3 years, for example. And my favorite subject was, and you can say, it was always also my best subject. Or you can say, my favorite subject was sports, but my best subject was English, for example. Then you can say, why did you apply to this company? You could, for example, say, I applied to this company because I always wanted to work with animals, cars, people. Or I always wanted to work in a hospital, an office, or like a nursery home. Or you can say, I applied to this company because the company is the best in the field of car mechanic, for example, or car parts. Also die Firma ist die beste im Bereich von, und sagt dir, was dazu gerade passt. Number 4, one of the most important things is, why are you the best choice for this job? And there you have to sell yourself. Du musst dich verkaufen und ihr müsst euch verkaufen. You could, for example, say, I am creative. I'm practical, also ich bin sehr praktisch veranlagt. I'm really organized, or I'm very organized. A good team player, it's always good if you work in a team. You can say I'm a good team player, so they can see that you can work together with others. I'm really good with my hands, for example, car mechanics have to be good with their hands. I'm really outgoing, this is, for example, good if you're in a shop and you have to help people. Then you can say what you are able to do, what you can. For example, you can say you speak another language. For example, you speak German, English, maybe you speak one more language from home. You can say you can work well with computers and you work independently, which means selbstständig arbeiten. Or you can organize things. You say, I can organize things pretty well. Next thing is, you can say what you enjoy doing. For example, I enjoy being with people. Das ist gut, wenn ihr zum Beispiel mit älteren Leuten arbeitet, dann müsst ihr Menschen auch mögen. I enjoy working outdoors. Wenn ihr draußen arbeitet, zum Beispiel als Förster, dann ist es ganz gut, wenn ihr das dazu sagt. Or I enjoy working in an office. I enjoy traveling and seeing new places. Wenn ihr im Reisebüro arbeitet, wäre das zum Beispiel ganz wichtig. Experience. Next thing is experience. I have experience, and then you say, for example, with dogs. For example, you have a dog at home, or you one time take care of a dog of your neighbor, and by that you got some experience in dealing with dogs. And it's good, for example, if you want to become a vet's assistant, or you want to become a dog sitter. I have experience with children. Maybe you were babysitting already, you took care of your little sister or your little brother. Or you were tutoring, for example, here in the Ganztagsklassen, when you are there and you are a tutor and you help people, for example, younger children, you could say that. Or you can say, I have experience in fixing motorcycles, which is good if you want to be a car mechanic, for example. I have experience in helping older people, when you help, for example, your grandpa or your grandma at home, sometimes go shopping with them or help them in the household. You could say this as well. Also wenn ihr euren Großeltern schon mal geholfen habt, könnt ihr das auch mit dazu sagen als Erfahrung. Or I have experience of working in an office. Vielleicht habt ihr schon Praktikum gemacht und schon Erfahrungen gesammelt in einem Büro. Next thing is, you can ask questions about the company. This is really individual and I don't know which company you want to apply to, so it really depends on the company. But you can always ask, will I work with others? Werde ich mit anderen arbeiten? What will be my tasks? Was sind meine Aufgaben oder welche Aufgaben werde ich bekommen? Is there a night shift? You can ask, for example, do I have to work every day? Do I have to work on Saturdays? Or is there a night shift? Gibt es eine Nachtschicht? And do I need special clothes? This is, for example, important for car mechanics. They get some special clothes. And if you work in an office, you sometimes have to dress more nicely. You have to get shirts or a suit. Also müsst ihr vielleicht spezielle Kleidung tragen. Bei einer Autowerkstatt bekommt ihr ein Overall. Aber wenn ihr zum Beispiel im Büro arbeitet, müsst ihr ab und zu mal vielleicht im Anzug kommen. Oder ihr müsst euch schicker kleiden im Kleid. Und der letzte Punkt ist goodbye. The interviewer will say, thank you, that's all for now, goodbye. And then he says your name. Das heißt, danke für alles und das ist alles momentan, braucht nicht mehr zu wissen. Und dann verabschieden sie dich und du sagst dann natürlich auch, thank you, goodbye, and then you say the name, or you just say sir or madam if you don't know the name. Let's get to the example dialogue. So now we will start with the example dialogue, and it normally starts with, good morning Mr. T, have a seat. Good morning sir, thank you for inviting me to the job interview. So, which school did you go to and what was your favorite subject? I've been to the middle school in Türkheim for 1 year. My favorite subject is English, but my best subject is sports. Alright, why do you want to work in this school as an English teacher? I really like that the school has modern teaching materials like a beamer and a computer in every classroom. I also like the green area behind the school building. Excellent! And why do you want to work as a teacher? If I become a teacher, I can teach interesting topics and I can work with children. Why do you think you are the best choice for this job? I am very creative and organized. I can speak German and English fluently, and I enjoy being with people. That sounds great. Do you have any questions for us? Yes. I would like to know how many are in one class and how many lessons can I teach. There are around 18 to 20 students per class, and you will start teaching with 20 hours per week. Sounds good. Thank you. That's all for now. Goodbye, Mr. T. Thank you too. Goodbye, sir. Das wäre ein Beispieldialog, den solltet ihr vielleicht mehrmals anhören, um den auch zu verinnerlichen, weil nächste Stunde, also am Dienstag, werden wir darüber sprechen, wie wir die Dialoge bzw. die Jobinterviews selber machen können. Ich werde als Interviewer dabei sein und ihr müsst euch bei mir vorstellen. Es kommt jeder von euch dran, ihr könnt euch in der Klasse vorbereiten, ich helfe euch ein bisschen dabei und dann spielen wir dieses Bewerbungsgespräch auch durch. Ich hoffe, das Video hat euch ein wenig geholfen und macht jetzt am besten oder macht es während dem Videoschauen auch nochmal das Arbeitsblatt, das ich euch ausgeteilt habe. Nehmt ihr bitte morgen mit, das könnte euch helfen und dann freue ich mich schon, euch morgen wieder zu sehen.
And I'll go